As Winterfest is getting set to kick things off, we are keeping you up to date on what to expect with this year's events. And we welcome Mr. Jeremy Freiberger and all the details. Jeremy, nice to see you again, my friend.
So good to be here in person with both of you.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff with Winterfest 2022. Back in person.
Yeah, like it's been years now. Like we've only been involved in Winterfest since 2019. The city brought us on as a partner.
Right.
And so we got 1 or 2 good years in, and then it's been 2 years of total COVID insanity, and now we're finally back in person. It feels really good.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It starts this week. So we've got a really cool setting this time. Talk to us about where the majority of it's taking place.
I am so excited. So there's about 30 or 40 events across the city, but then we program what's called the Winterfest Hub, and we're doing it at Ockmar. Some people know it as Ockmar Mansion or Ockmar Estate. It's up at the corner of Fennel and West 5th. You've probably driven by it a million times
and always wondered what's
going on in there.
Is with that place.
It's an amazing site. So it's about 8 acres of land with the original Isaac Buchanan mansion on it, and then there's a sort of a church and a nunnery that's on the site that's defunct, and then there's this giant walled garden and about an 8-acre apple orchard that we've taken advantage of. So there's stuff that we're sort of hiding in pockets all over the site, which is really, really fun.
And I think that's really exciting, especially in the fact that, we're going to be up there. Val and I are going to be up there this week. And we're going to get a little deeper into some of the events. Can you tease us a little bit now with some things that people can maybe expect?
For sure. So we've learned over the years that musicians hate, and artists hate being out in the cold. Like It's hard to play a trumpet nicely or a guitar nicely if your fingers are frigid. So we've had this company from Ancaster called Geodomes Canada build these 4 geodesic domes that our artist vendors will be in and our musicians will be in. So they'll be inside nice and toasty and warm. You'll be outside seeing all the light and sound spectacle of a concert. They're safely distanced, you're safely distanced, and you've got this crazy geodesic dome to look at. And then we took on this idea with Winterfest that setting up stuff outside in the cold is painful. So we wanted things that were fast but still impactful. So each year we've commissioned this artist, Tanis MacArthur, to create an inflatable sculpture. So we've got these jumping foxes that are inflatable. We have this thing called the Baffin Iceberg Expedition. So Baffin's the sponsor that makes boots here in Hamilton, out in Stony Creek, with these 4 giant inflatable icebergs. Like 25 feet tall. There's one that you can walk through. They're filled with lights. There's actually one weekend where they're filled with a performance inside the icebergs. And this year's inflatable is a brand new one called Fly South, sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, which are 3 massive inflatable geese that are up 20 feet in the air, and you get to hold a tether and fly them around on the site.
Holy cow.
I
So
don't know about you. I'm
visual,
looking forward to this. It's going to be good.
it sounds visually appealing. Orally, we'll be able to hear all this beautiful music. Do you got anything from my mouth?
We do. We have the Cogeco Food Zone. So we've got different vendors every weekend, everything from artisanal sausage makers to a local tamale maker, tater tots, baked goods. Collective Arts is coming out on the Saturday nights for the concerts to serve up great beers. So there's tons of stuff to eat. There's tons of stuff to hear. And then every weekend, there's a different performing arts group that we've commissioned to do a new piece. So the first weekend, opening weekend, are the Woodland Storm Dancers from Sarnia, an amazing, the father and son that are part of it, Jordan and Talon, have won every powwow dance competition across the country. They're amazing, and they're bringing their whole family with them, basically. And then Eris Corporate Contemporary Dance, they're the ones that are doing something inside the icebergs. And then Clay and Paper Theater from Toronto that are known for these giant, fantastical puppet creatures, and they've created a show all about the site.
Unbelievable stuff that's going on.
I can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
People need to register. They can buy tickets in advance. How does that work?
They can, for the Winterfest Hub daytime stuff, you can show up anytime. We have opening hours. They're all on the website, and it's all free. The Saturday night concerts, the signature series. So we've got Paolo Leon on the first weekend. We have Elevator, an amazing local band, on the second weekend, and then Loren, who's come in from Montreal, on the third weekend. Those are all evening concerts, and they're $15, so very affordable, and you can buy those on Eventbrite.
Hey, any excuse to get out nowadays.
Please, come on out.
We can't wait. We will see you there.
Awesome.
Looking forward
Mike
to
and
it.
I. So thank you so much, Jeremy. And there's lots more to come right after this short break.